if you're talented, skillful, and you're thinking about setting up a business in the United Kingdom, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll be explaining what the Innovator Founder Visa is, from how to start up a business plan, how to get endorsed by a relevant body, how to maintain your business in the United Kingdom, and how to finally apply for indefinite leave to remain. By the end of this video, you will know what you need to get started as an entrepreneur in the United Kingdom. So stick with me to the very end of this video. First is first, let's talk about what Innovator Founder Visa is. So Innovator Founder Visa is a type of visa that allows business-minded people, we're talking about people who are very innovative, to start up a business in the United Kingdom. Okay, yeah, so now let's go to 3 things that you are looking out for when it comes to this particular type of visa. There are 3 key ingredients that you need to have to be able to qualify for this type of visa, or for your business to be able to qualify. Your business has to be innovative, it has to be scalable and viable. Now let me explain what this means. First point, when we talk about the business being innovative, you should be looking at a business that is unique, that is very different from what is already existing in the UK market. For instance, opening a restaurant is not innovation, but building an AI-powered tool that helps people to, let's say, order for food is innovation. So we're looking at something that is different and unique. Okay, so now let's talk about what viability means for the business to be viable. For viability, when we talk about viable, we are looking at businesses that can survive and operate successfully. It is achievable. Okay. Also, you should be able to prove that you understand your market, that your market is in high demand. That is, like, for instance, it is something that people actually need. Let's say if you are a software developer, you should be able to prove with evidences the softwares that you have created, the people it has helped, the people that have had access to your software and how it has helped them, you see. So it should be something that is realistic and achievable. Yeah, so now let's go to what scalable means. Scalable in the sense that you should be able to have a long-term goal of spreading this business or making it go global. Is that okay? So we're looking at, in 10 years time, in 5 years time, what I seeing the business to become of. The good thing about this particular visa is that previously you need to have about 50k in your account, because that is what you're going to use to start up your business when you arrive in the United Kingdom. But now you don't need any amount. All you need is just a reasonable amount that you think will be enough to start up a business, and then you have a certain amount, which I'll be talking about in a bit, in your account, and then you're good to go. Okay, now let's move to the eligibility criteria. The first thing is that you need to be endorsed by a relevant body, and I'll be talking about that in a bit. Second point is the financial requirement. So you need an amount of about £1,270 to be in your account within 28 days. The third thing is that you need English language requirements, of course, which is the B2 level. I made a video that explains the different types of English language requirements. So if you have not watched the video, do go and watch it. I explain vividly what the B1 means, what B2 means, and its equivalent when it comes to IELTS and other type of English requirements that is accepted by the United Kingdom. So do go and watch that video, because you understand what exactly I mean by the B2 level English language requirement. Okay, so the other thing you need to meet is you need to be 18 years or above. So now let's talk about the endorsing bodies, because this is the most important part of this visa. Okay, now we have 4 types of endorsing bodies. And first of all, before I go to the types of endorsing bodies, so what does endorsement actually mean? So endorsement basically means that the relevant body that is approved by the UK Home Office, basically what they do is that they check your documents, your business plan, and they see if actually it is original, if it meets the 3 criteria I mentioned earlier, if it is scalable, it is innovative, and it is viable, before they can go ahead to now endorse it, and then you move to the next step. Is that okay? So now let's go to the 4 types of the endorsing body, and then you will see which particular type suits your situation or suits your type of business plan. I'll be showing you the benefits of this particular visa, so make sure you are following me to the very end of this video. So the first one, we have the UK endorsing services. We have Innovator International, we have Investors Limited, and then we have Global Entrepreneur. These are the 4 endorsing bodies so far. So now let's go to how to choose which type of endorsement body is best for you. With regards to this, I have simplified this into 4 categories, and the first question you should ask yourself is where you are applying from. If you are from overseas, you want to consider Innovator International. If you are a UK-based founder, or if you are in the UK, you want to start a business, then the UK endorsing services or investors may be the best choice for you. Next question you want to ask is what stage your business is at. And then with regards to this, if your business is at an early stage, let's say you have, you're just starting your business, you don't have it running somewhere else, then you want to consider the UK endorsing services, okay? And then if you are investment ready, let's say you've got the capital, you have your funding, and you are thinking about growing your business, then investors is the best for you. Yeah, investors or the Global Entrepreneur endorsing body. All right, so then the next one is you want to ask what type of business it is, or like what type of business you're running. So if you're into tech, let's say you're an IT person, or you are a scale-up individual. Scale-up are individuals who are exceptionally talented. Remember, we have the scale-up visa. Yeah, if you're in this category, or you are thinking about expanding your business internationally, then the Global Entrepreneur or Innovator International is best for you. If you are non-tech, that is, if you are not an IT person, if you're not in the technological space, or if you are a small scale business, then you should think about the UK endorsing services. Now, the very last question is, or the very last category is, how much support you want. So with this, the first one, if you're someone who wants guidance, then Innovator International or the UK endorsing services is for you. And if you want funding connections, investors, that is, if you want maybe a company to fund or to support you financially, then you should think about investors. Now, if you want access to government and global networks, the Global Entrepreneur is the best for you. Okay, so this is just what I've simplified. However, you can do your own research, go to the website, look at all these 4 types of endorsing bodies, and then do more inquiries about them, and it gives you, just to get more understanding about how they run. Okay, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Grace Ola, and here I share everything regarding migration, job opportunities, visas. Here I share tips that will help you live and thrive abroad and in the United Kingdom. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells, please, to be the first to get notifications when I upload new videos. So let's talk about tips to make your application strong, something that will make you stand out and get you endorsed by the relevant. But first thing is that you should be able to draft a convincing business plan, something that will stand out. And then I will recommend that you check on this website, Davidson Morris website. He explains vividly regarding how to make your application strong. Okay, next thing is that you should be able to show realistic financial projections. For instance, you want to show them how much you intend to start the business with, how much you intend to generate, let's say after 5 years or 10 years. And then let's say, and you can talk about how many people you want to employ, financially realistic. Is that okay? And you want to also convince them that this business can sustain itself. It's not like something that you start and then at the end of the day, or let's say it's not something that you started at a point, it's gonna collapse or it's gonna just die off. And then the last point that you should consider, which is very important, that if you have the chance to have co-founders, it is also a very high advantage, because the business plan is going to be more achievable, because it will send a signal that this particular business has a higher chance of reaching so many people. So the cost involved, we have the visa fee, of course, the endorsing body, which is about £1,000, and then we have the health surcharge. So the health surcharge is just a fee that you pay that gives you access to healthcare when you come into the United Kingdom. That is a health surcharge. Okay, so the advantages with this visa is that you're allowed to run any other businesses aside the business that you have established in the United Kingdom, and then you are allowed to also take other jobs, either full-time or part-time, provided that the job is under the level 3. For instance, level 3 jobs are like the senior care assistant, we have pharmacy technician, we have dental nurse, and other jobs like this. Okay, yeah, as you can work in this job, you can work either full-time or part-time, as long as these jobs do not interfere with the growth of your original business. Is that okay? And then the other thing is that you can bring your dependents alongside with you. So if you have a spouse, you have a child, or you have kids, you can bring them alongside with you. And the next point is that you are allowed to apply for indefinite leave to remain after 3 years of being in the United Kingdom. So provided your business is still growing and running and meeting the criteria that was you set for it. Is that okay? Yeah. Benefits aside, if you're on this type of visa, you can't claim public funds. So public funds is like benefits and others. For instance, I just had my baby a couple of months ago. I could have applied for child benefits, but I can't. This applies to most people who don't have their indefinite leave to remain in the country, because when they do this, it's going to affect them when they're applying for their ILR in the long run. So this visa is one powerful visa that gives opportunity to global entrepreneurs to be able to make their impact in the United Kingdom whilst generating revenue, improving the economic growth of the United Kingdom. They are as well in return making profit for their own selves. Is that okay? So it's not like you're making profit for the UK. You yourself, you're growing yourself, and you are also achieving financially. So if you think you have the talent, you are exceptionally skillful, you've got a business idea, then this visa is for you. So this is all I have for you regarding this particular visa. If you think this video was helpful, make sure to please like, because when you like, it helps YouTube to recommend this video to more people who might need this particular information. So this is just free. You don't need to pay for it. Kindly do like. All right, so this is actually the end of today's video. I hope that I have explained this particular visa into details, and I hope I've not left anything out. If I have left anything out, just drop it in the comment section. Okay, if you have any questions, as usual, drop it in the comment section, and I'll be leaving the link to the Telegram page in the this video's description, and I'll be tagging it in the comments as well. So do well to join the Telegram page. It's a safe space where we can air out our questions regarding migration. I mean, if there are any opportunity, I will be basically dropping it there. So thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video, and as usual, I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye guys.